The slap didn't hit my face. It landed squarely on my stomach, hard, purposeful, filled with hatred. And the moment her hand connected with the life growing inside me, the room went silent. Every sound faded except the icy certainty settling in my chest. I didn't scream. I didn't flinch. I didn't grab her. I reached into my bag, pulled out the envelope, and placed it in her shaking hands. When she opened it, the color drained from her face. Her knees gave way and she collapsed. That was only the beginning. I still remember the first time I met him, my husband, Aram. He stood before me like a man raised to protect, not destroy. He listened. He smiled. He cared, or at least he performed the act convincingly. His mother hugged me as if she'd waited her entire life for a daughter. Funny how tightly people hold you when they're measuring where to strike. For a while, I believed in the illusion. Family dinners. Soft laughter. Promises whispered in the quiet of night. But illusions shatter, and mine began to crack with a single phrase. It started small: missed calls, late-night excuses, her cold stares. Sharp words disguised as concern. You're eating too much for someone expecting a child. Sons don't like wives who act independent. I ignored it, until I couldn't. The truth revealed itself in a single message on Aram's phone. She'll lose the baby soon. Then we can start our life. She met me. Their plan had been laid bare. My world tilted, but I didn't crumble. I sharpened. Grief is loud, revenge is quiet. I moved like a surgeon, methodical, precise. I collected messages, call logs, recordings. I secured my finances. I spoke with a lawyer. Every insult, every threat, every bruise, they were all carefully documented. I wasn't hiding the bruises. I was archiving them. And then I found the final piece. The one that completed the puzzle. My mother-in-law wasn't just complicit. She was the mastermind. She had been scheming for a more perfect daughter-in-law, someone obedient, someone from a family she had been quietly negotiating with. I wasn't losing Aram, I was being replaced. And the child I carried? They saw him as a threat, until I turned him into my greatest weapon. The confrontation wasn't planned. It erupted. She cornered me in the living room, venom dripping from her lips. You'll never be part of this family. Your baby will be born disabled if you keep inviting stress. Maybe it's God's punishment. Her hand struck my stomach and something inside me snapped. I stood tall, steady, and handed her the envelope. Calm, deliberate, terrifyingly composed. Inside were three things. A copy of the police report documenting her abuse. Audio recordings proving her collusion with Aram's mistress. A certified legal notice. Surrender full property rights and custody acknowledgments in favor of me and my unborn child, or face criminal charges. Her knees buckled before she could even read the last paper. She fainted. Aram rushed in, panicked, eyes wide as if seeing me for the first time. He grabbed the papers, shaking. You found out?" he stammered. I stepped closer, meeting his gaze. "I followed the trail you and she left. It led me here." He froze, disbelief etched into his features. Then he saw the last page, the one naming the new executor of the family property. Not him. Not his mother. Me and my child. Who signed this? I tilted my head, calm, steady. "You did, 2 nights ago. You were too drunk to remember." The realization hit him like a hammer. He had underestimated me. He thought I was naive, silent, forgiving. I had been none of those things. The ambulance came for his mother. He sat there, trembling, staring at walls that had never spoken. I walked out, head high, documents secure, and a life growing inside me that would never again be threatened. Revenge isn't the explosion. It's the quiet moment the betrayer realizes they handed you the match. Stepping into the sunlight, I felt relief, not because I had won, but because I had finally understood the truth. They didn't break me. They built me.